Well, best of luck. I'm hoping for a three-peat.
Oh, my goodness. It's possible. Yeah, so who knows? I mean, it's overwhelming how much attention this show has gotten, and me personally, and I'm very excited about it.
When do you guys start shooting?
Not until January for our 4th season.
At least it's kind of in winter time in the Southwest.
Yeah, so we're going to be there from January to June, so we'll avoid the heavy heat like this, and we'll have a little bit of snow, I think.
So you're so involved with the show. Any kind of idea where you want to take it this upcoming season?
You know, I'm not involved from the writing standpoint. That's Vince Gilligan and the writing staff. I don't even know where we're going this season. Honestly, I have no idea where it's going to go. So, and that's kind of exciting. It's like a roller coaster, you know?
Well, as a viewer, we feel like we don't know where it's going to go each episode. I mean, it's just, they're unbelievable.
It's true. It's a very surprising show. You just have to buckle in and hold on.
We're looking forward to doing it again for another season. Thank you so much, and best of luck.
Thanks very much. Good to see you.
Brian, so great to see you.
I'm Aaron.
Yes. I'm Tom Lewis.
Tom, pleasure, bud.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, you as well. You as well.
So we were just talking to Vince.
Great human being that guy is, huh?
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's crazy. Can you believe that Breaking Bad is coming out of that guy's mind? He's the nicest human being I have, and the most humble as well. It's kind of bizarre.
That and the X-Files coming out of him.
Oh, I know. X-Files, brilliant.
They rerun them all the time over on Sci-Fi, and it's just like, okay, I guess that I know what I'm doing in the next hour.
Exactly. Once you turn it on, you cannot turn it off. Let's be honest.
So he says, he's kind of just hinted to me here, you know, what we're really wondering about is what's going to happen with Jesse. And, you know, in that last few seconds of the season, it's like, oh my God. We all stood up. We got off the couch. We're like, what?
You did?
Yes.
I love that. When I read that, those are my dates. I know. It's mind-blowing.
That was highly controversial.
I love it. But yeah, no, I think Jesse, I think it's the loss of innocence, officially the loss of innocence. So I think he's going to be really going through it. His struggles and his inner demons, he's going to face them again. And so I can't wait to play it.
Because he made this very conscious decision. You know, a lot of the other stuff he was just kind of doing and going along.
He had to do it. He had to do it because he really felt he owed Walt something. Walt saved him, and he has to do it to save Walt.
But he doesn't know about what Walt did to Jesse's.
And you know what? I'm actually really nervous. I feel like they're probably going to reveal that to Jesse. I don't know if it's going to be this season or next season, or I don't even know how long we're going to go, but I don't know how Jesse's going to react.
When Walt unburdens himself, that's got to be the way it happens.
It has to be. So we'll see. I don't know.
We're looking forward to it. Best of luck tonight. Have fun starting in January.
Yes, starting in January. January, and it'll air in July. So.
And then we have to wait 11 months.
I know. God. No, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Well, thank you. Have a great time tonight.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Thanks, Aaron. Bye. Great to see you. Well, here we are, and you guys are getting honored again, so this is fantastic.
It's very, very exciting. We're lucky to be here. And for 2 years in a row, being nominated for Best Drama is just a real honor.
And your principal lead.
Well, our lead, we're hoping this year he can pull off the hat trick 3 in a row. That would be amazing. Bryan Cranston is up again, and we're just so deserves it so much. And here's hoping. Here's hoping for magic number 3.
Great. Well, so supposedly he doesn't know anything about what might be happening starting in January in terms of when you start shooting. There's so many broken pieces on the floor after last season. What is going to be picked up?
There's an awful lot of broken pieces at the start of season 4 of Breaking Bad. Primarily, we're wondering what exactly happened to Jesse in those last seconds of season 3. And unfortunately, I got to be a little coy here and say you just got to wait until next July, unfortunately, for when we start. I know it's a long wait. It's a long wait. But suffice it to say, we will be, picking up pretty much right where we left off and showing the aftermath of, what exactly happened, what didn't happen, who knows. But we have to wait. We have to unfortunately wait a while to find out.
Well, best of luck tonight, and to you and to Bryan, and we can't wait to see. It's going to be a long 11 months.
It's a long wait, unfortunately. It's long for us, too. We're making lemonade out of lemons, though, my writers and I, in the sense that we have a long lead time to get a lot of writing done and hopefully write good stuff and make it all, make the wait worthwhile.
Are you guys going to do more of those web shorts?
I hope so. I hope we can do some more webisodes because they're a lot of fun to do. Unfortunately, they take a bit of money to make. They're pretty inexpensive on the whole, but we're always pretty tight to the bone budget-wise, so they cost a little bit of money. Hopefully we'll get some money to make them, and then they take a little time to make too. But they're worth it. So hopefully we'll get some in the interim.
I know it certainly whet our appetite for the season, so they're great.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Well, best of luck, and thank you for talking with us.
Thank you so much.
And being here, are you hopeful for a three-peat for Bryan?
I feel like I'm more than hopeful. I feel pretty confident for Bryan for a three-peat. Yeah, I mean, my God, if anybody watched the show, I feel like you kind of have to vote for him because it would just be a lie not to. I mean, he was really, really wonderful. And I'm really hopeful about the show.
So
I'm hoping. I know we're the dark horse, but that's always interesting, and I think if anybody deserves it, Breaking Bad does. Is that bad to say? Because I'm
no,
good?
no, absolutely. You're here. You're here to show support.
We have amazing writers, and Vince Gilligan is just a genius.
Bryan told me that he doesn't really know much of what's going to happen coming up starting in January.
We don't know. I mean, I can guess. At least for me, I can guess, but not any different than the rest of the fans. I mean, we have no insight, none.
When does the excitement?
Better that way too. I think that's better. Yeah, I don't want to know unless I need to know, and I don't want to have a say in it because that's not what I do. That's what they do, and they're great at it. I like to be surprised.
When does the excitement kind of hit a fever pitch for when you are first going to get something in your hands? When do you start itching for something?
I'm itching now. I feel like I was itching because the end of the last season was so great. I was like, oh my God. And I thought we'd be back probably in October, but we're not going to start shooting until January. Probably, I'd say October. That's when I'll probably start, asking Vince, what do you think you're going to do? And I'd ask him about Hank. Because that we don't know. I mean, I know that'll be a big chunk of my storyline, but I don't know.
Well, that's going to be, I mean, think you just got to put yourself in the mind of a couple dealing with an injury, injuries as severe as hit.
The outcome. You don't know the outcome. I mean, I think for my character, it will be hard for her if she has to accept, and it will be this way because the recovery, even if it's a full recovery, won't be as fast as she would want it to be, but that she can't make it happen any quicker or any more, I think will be the big thing for Marie. And probably for Hank, too. I mean, I don't want to speak for Dean, but, I mean, he's the kind of agent that's out there. He doesn't want to sit behind a desk, and I think Marie would worry about that for him.
Well,
I ask you, because you're on the outside. I'm in it. You probably can see it better than I can.
No, I mean, it's just, you just know that there's going to be conflict and there's going to be a strain on them, even more so than there was before, and I'm just wondering what curveball Vince is going to throw in there.
I mean, I love that, and I love the more that we see these two as a couple in their marriage, I think it's touching, but I think it's so interesting, and I just love it.
Well, there was that awesome joke, that got him home. That was the release. So
that was no joke. I realize she's going to do whatever she can do, and I think she's a very smart woman. I think we saw how smart she is and how well she knows her husband. She knows how to get things done. And make it happen.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing much more of it, and best of luck getting that script in hand sooner than later.
Thank you. I hope you bribed anyone you could tonight to get us.
I tried. I'll try. I need to become an Academy member.
I mean, because even if it's not us and the envelope, I mean, they could say it.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, what would happen? You can't go backwards. Right. So
Ernst & Young would be horrible for them. It would be a huge PR nightmare.
I saw the briefcases come in with the handcuffs, with the bling. I'd like one of those. I thought that was what an interesting handbag.
Pretty cool. Well, looking forward to seeing more of you, and thanks again for talking to us.
Thank you. I'll probably see you tonight.
Yes. It's going to go each episode. I mean, they're unbelievable.
It's true. It's a very surprising show. You just have to buckle in and hold on.
We're looking forward to doing it again for another season. Thank you so much, and best of luck.
Thanks very much. Good to see you.
Brian, so great to see you.
I'm Aaron.
Yes, I'm Tom Lewis.
Tom, pleasure, bud.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Personally, and I'm very excited about it.
When do you guys start shooting?
Not until January for our 4th season.
At least it's kind of in winter time in the Southwest.
Yeah, so we're going to be there from January to June, so we'll avoid the heavy heat like this, and we'll have a little bit of snow, I think.
So you're so involved with the show. Any kind of idea where you want to take it this upcoming season?
You know, I'm not involved from the writing standpoint. That's Vince Gilligan and the writing staff. I don't even know where we're going this season. Honestly, I have no idea where it's going to go. So, and that's kind of exciting. It's like a roller coaster, you know.
Well, as a viewer, we feel like we don't know where.
You as well. You as well.
So we were just talking to Vince.
Great human being that guy is, huh?
It's fantastic.
Yeah. It's crazy. Can you believe that Breaking Bad is coming out of that guy's mind? He's the nicest human being I have, and the most humble as well. It's kind of bizarre.
That and the X-Files. Well, best of luck. I'm hoping for a three-peat.
Oh my goodness, it's possible. Yeah. So who knows? I mean, it's overwhelming how much attention this show has gotten, and me personally.